Lollipop Skyship. I can't hear myself yet, but hopefully that'll change. I'm about to pull up the stream to see if I can hear myself. Hold on. Alright, sound check. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to see the game. Alright, so I think it's on this page. Is this the one? I think this is the one. So I do hear... Okay, this is kind of weirding me out that I can't hear myself, but that's okay. Oh my god, that's loud. We're going to cut the game down some. That is loud. I hope everybody's having an amazing Saturday. New game. I don't think it's a new game. I think it's the same game, unless I'm in the wrong game. I might actually be in the wrong game. Oh, let me turn the stream down here. Alright. I don't think this is the right game. Maybe it's this one. No, I don't think it's... Is it this one? No, it's not this one. This is the broken one, the cursed one. Which one is the game? It's gotta be an Ace game. Purchase content. I didn't finish the content that I had. No? Is this it? This can't be it. This isn't the case. So it's not this one. We're gonna back out of here. Did I go not too far enough? There's Ace Attorney Investigations right there. These icons do not help me. I cannot tell which is which. Maybe it's this one. It is this one. Suspended save data has been found. Use data to begin the game. Maybe. Hopefully. That's not the wrong move. Is that it? That doesn't quite seem like that's it. I thought I was in a good place when I left. Where are we? More of your defense attorney shenanigans, is it? Well, I won't stand for it. What do you mean? In the name of God, I'll give you a penalty. What? What is this? Through the window? I did spy. Through the window. I did spy my little Albie with my own eye. I don't remember being here, but I probably was here. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. Before the blackout, one other than Roll. Only Albie to the treasure room did stroll. I think I found the flaw I've been looking for. And a stand-in was in his chamber on the second floor, but there was something that definitely should have been blocking his view. Okay. After the morning dance of devotion, to go back to my chamber, I got the notion. I wish I hadn't lost that point, especially since I'm very fuzzy on what we did last in the case. So, after the morning dance of devotion, to go back to my chamber, I got the notion. Fair, fair. Don't you know my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room? Hey, hey. Let's press on stuff. So, hold it! I have a question. Lay it on me, man. How dare you interrupt the performance of the great Peace, Love, and Understanding? I was really enjoying that. Sorry, but you know, there's something about that name I can't put my finger on. What's so funny about Peace, Love, and Understanding? You had a question for me, brother. You were playing something during the dance of devotion, weren't you? You know, Mr. Understanding's playing is the best in the kingdom. It must please Her Holiness greatly. Now then, could you continue with your testimony, Mr. Anderstanden? Don't you know my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room? Hey, press.
Hold it!
Could you please point out one more time where your chamber is located? Yes, man, no sweat. So the steps should have been in the way, right? If he was in his chamber, he should not have been able to see the treasure room. So anyone going to the treasure room would have to pass by Anderstanden's chamber. True, but he's still on up a flight of steps. Give Peace Lemon a chance. No, I refuse. Okay, any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear if anyone to the treasure room goes near. Any small footsteps? Press. You were playing music. How could you?
Hold it!
Even from inside your chamber, you can still hear what's going on outside. Temple is a groovy old building, built from Mother Nature's finest. Okay. You can hear a pin drop through the wooden walls, you dig? But you were playing music in an old building like that. I guess the walls must be pretty thin. And that's how Mr. Anderstanden could know the culprit's movements. It's all thanks to the Holy Mother's divine protection. Right on, man. I dedicate this testimony to Her Holiness. Okay, so through the window I did spy little Albie with my own eye.
Hold it!
Through the window, you say? That's right, brother. There's a courtyard outside the window of my chamber. Okay. Wait, I am not getting the layout of this place anymore. So there's a whole... This is leading outside. There's a courtyard outside of the window of my chamber. Sure. That's valid. So... How can he see... Wait. Confusion. Across the courtyard, I can see the window of the hallway to the treasure room. Judging from the diagram, I guess that's plausible. A view of the courtyard from your chamber, how nice that must be. I bet it's beautiful at this time of year, what with Cronies, butterflies flitting about. You know, Pops, I often look out into the courtyard while playing my demoling. The evidence, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So the song about the founder's orb sung during the dance of devotion includes English translation. Time of death around noon. Blah, 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 blah. Crime photo. Let's check the details of that. This was outside of the thingamabobber. Part of me feels that might be relevant. Murder weapon. It was forced open and the contents were stolen and glows in the dark. And what's this? So, yeah. Okay. Alright. So, I feel like I need to put something that indicates he could not see into the chamber room. And I think it was artifact. So, blackout other than roll. Da-da-da-da. Found the flaw I've been looking for. Anderstanden was in his chambers on the second floor. There was something that definitely should have been blocking his view. So back after the morning dance of devotion, go back to my chamber. Got the notion. Don't you know my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room? Hey. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear if anyone to the treasure room goes near. You can hear footsteps. So this is where I present my evidence. Um, is it this? I think it might be that. Could be wrong. If so, we'll fail miserably. Where's the thing? It won't let me click it. Oh, I was gonna say what? Why won't it let me? Well, here goes nothing.
Objection!
There's something odd about. Oh, that was wrong. Can we go back? Take me back. No. Did I overwrite it last time? Is that what happened? No, I didn't. Return to title is what I want to do. Yes. And then reload from return. Yes. Because we're about to lose all of the points that we have. And then we continue. This one. Yes. Alright, through the window. I did spy. Oh, and I still have my. Yes, I've got my 2 points. Okay. Huzzah. So we present here. And I think maybe this might be the thing. Maybe this is it. Let's try it out and see what happens.
Objection!
Nope, that wasn't it. We'll let it ride and try one more time. And if we fail that time. So maybe it's not there. Maybe it's... Nope, it's not the evidence. They said no. We failed. Understood. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay. Through the window, I did spy little Albie with my own eye. Isn't Albie like... Is he kind of short, maybe? Maybe he can't be seen from the window? Albie was the only one. Okay, so... What if I present and say that this crime scene indicates something different? Details.
Objection!
Was that right? I don't see any... Oh, no. It was not right. Oops. So, we'll go back to the start. Return to the title screen. Yeah. Alright. Current progress has not been saved. Yes. We don't want to save the current progress. We want to start with the 2 chances we have so that we don't blow it. Alright. So we're going to press him on the other things because I think when it got to that point I stopped pressing.
Hold it!
Through the window, you say? Oh, we already went through that part. Okay. Alright, so that. Alright. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one.
Hold it!
How could you tell it was Albie just from the sound of some footsteps? Albie is practically family, man. The smooth grooves of his shoes are easy to pick out. But how did you know he went to the treasure room? Didn't you think it was possible he went to the storeroom at the other end of the hall? No way, man. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. You saw him? Why does that ring a bell? In the treasure room. This you can believe. My purrs peeped the sneaky sneak Albie. Okay. Why does that cause alarm? And tell us where it was you stood when you saw the accused, if you would. Why are you trying to stop it? You are not a musician, sir. When I heard the footsteps, I looked out the window. From my window, I can see the window of the first floor hallway across the courtyard, you dig? And through that window, I saw Albie walking into the treasure room. Okay, sure, I'll buy that, I guess. Okay, so before the blackout, other than roll, only Albie was to the treasure room did stroll. Okay, press.
Hold it!
How can you be so sure that nobody was there? Whoa, man, you lorries are as uptight as they say. Isn't it possible that someone else could have snuck past? The answer, my friend, is squeaky wooden floorboards, baby. They make such a racket not even the quietest cat could sneak by me, you dig? Yes, that makes sense. Oh, you shut up. And of all the things, that just now was simply more of the attorney's unfounded suspicions, I see. That's the truth, baby. It's all that I sing. You sing nothing but lies. The truth is all. It's everything. Whatever. Whatever. Just because you sang it doesn't make it true. Words of wisdom. Words of truth. Baby tooth first. Nope. 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 No more of that. We can quit. And much thanks to Mr. Understanding. Let's bring an end to defense grand. No. No. Both of you quit. You must stop. You're not stopping me. Pause. Until my client goes, oh no, I have to do this too. Why am I doing this? No. Everybody's starting to feel really bad from my part. I refuse to let him run this show. I think I found the flaw I've been looking for. He was in his chamber on the second floor, sure. But there was something that definitely should have been blocking his view. What was that thing? So, that must mean that the part I need to present is when he says, I saw. And I don't know how he could hear stuff when he was playing music, wasn't he? YOLO. Let's try it. See what happens. Go back and present.
Objection!
That's not it. Inconsistent with that. Nope, that's not right. Oopsie. Okay. Alright, so let's try something different. By all means, we know this. Oh, no. Back, I say, back. Alright, let's try another angle, possibly. Top of the screen. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Through the window, I did spy little Albie with my own eye. Oh, that's the one I need to press, right? Or present. So what evidence do I have that could possibly... Song about the founder's orb sung during the dance of devotion includes blah, 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 blah. It was dark in there. That's the only thing I can think of from that. So, yeah, let's try that.
Objection!
Did I do this already? Nope, that's not it. So it's either not this statement. Let me start over again. I have to think something different. Because it's obviously, it can't be that statement, even though I think it was. Load. Alright, so let me do a quick sound check to make sure volume is still good. I think it is kind of louder than me. But at this moment, there's not like a whole lot of music, so it's not drowning me out. Okay, so through the window I did spy. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear if anyone to the treasure room goes near. Footsteps. See, part of me thinks he shouldn't have been able to hear because of the music, right? That's the thing. Well, try it. It's probably wrong. Let's go for it.
Objection!
Nope, that's not it, is it? Fudge. Alright, let's start over. On to the title screen. Okay. Shoddy, welcome to stream. Let me give you a shout out. I hope you're doing well. Backslash shout out Shoddy. There we go. Hope you're doing well. I hope you are having a nice winter. I hope you're staying warm. I hope you have the appropriate attire. We almost thought it wouldn't happen, but here it is. It's chilly. Load. Alright. Through the window, I did spy little Albie with my own eye. So it's not that one. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. So what can I present that suggests he was the only one? The murder photo. Time of death is around noon. His head shows signs of being hit with a blunt object. Blah, 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 blah. What is this? Sung about the founder's orb sung during the dance of devotion. Includes English translation. Oh, where did I get this from? The sole key for opening the treasure box, Anderson keeps it on his person at all times. How did I get that? Huh. Okay. Wait, they wouldn't let me see these before. What? Okay, what's this? A notice from the day of the incident. The defendant's fingerprints were found on it. Due to the growing number of thefts around the temple, we will be tightening. Oh, maybe this is it. Can I try that?
Objection!
I mean, in my head, that definitely contradicts the evidence, but I feel like they're going to take points from me because that's not what they were looking for. Nope, it isn't. They're going to take points. All right, back to the title. All right. So, I feel like now that I know there's more evidence, because when I was scrolling through, it didn't show me the other things. So let's look through the evidence again. We have this. The murder weapon was forced open and the contents were stolen. Glows in the dark. See, it doesn't show me any. Oh, it doesn't show me anything. But what? But then when I go and try to present stuff, oh wait, what's this? I can present people too, can't I? Can I? Who else was there? I can't present people. It doesn't give me that option. Oh, this is because I'm not. Alright, so I'm not in the thing. Let me get back. So, Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. So here I would have to present a person. No, it's still only letting me present evidence. Okay, whatever. So what is this? Diagram depicting the treasure room area. I think I might have to do that one. The soul key. Then the picture of the stage. Okay, so let's back out of this. We're going to go to what you saw. And then we're going to present the diagram. That. Present that.
Objection!
Hopefully. No, it's wrong. Okay. Okay, what am I not getting? What am I not getting? Alright, let's let this one ride a little bit. But know this. Penalized. Okay. So. Through the window I did spy little Albie with my own eye. I do feel like it has to do with... Alright, let's look through the evidence again. Details. When the dragon, tiger, and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Okay, that's all that can tell me. The time of death is around noon. His head shows signs of being hit with a blunt object. Fine, okay. So, temple treasure room. Body was discovered at the base of the stairs to the altar. Maybe I mean, I tried to present this. So, either it's when, yeah, there's no, I tried to present this before and they were like, nope, you're wrong. You're so wrong. The murder weapon. Okay. All right. So, I kind of want to present the murder weapon. Picture of the stage. Okay. Details. Due to the growing number of thefts around the temple, we'll be tightening security throughout. Therefore, all the hallway shutters will remain. This is it! Wait a minute. That has to be it. That is it. The diagram depicting the temple. Any details on that? The shutters had to be closed. There's no way. Alright, so let me go back to the window. I did spy. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear if anyone to the treasure room goes near. But you know, my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room. Hey, hey, blah, blah, blah. After the morning dance of devotion to go back to my chamber, I got the notion. So he can't see through the window. I did spy. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. Before the blackout, one other than Roll, only Albie to the treasure room did stroll. I'm gonna go ahead and back up and try it. Just so, because if I do get it, then I don't want to go forward with only one life left. So let's try that. All right. Okay. So through the window, I did spy little Albie with my own eye. You liar, you lie. All right. So present.
Objection!
Please tell me that's right. It has to be. There's something off about that, Mr. Anderson. Yes, that's it. That's it. My music is off? I'm sorry you feel that way, man. There's nothing wrong with my ears, witness, but something's not quite right with your eyes. Mr. Anderson, you've been lying to this court. No music. Now, why would I lie? Why wouldn't you? I got nothing to hide. Truth and truth alone is all I sing. You lie. Lying, y'all? Nah, lying ain't my thing. I contend otherwise. Do you recognize this object, Mr. Anderson? It's a temple notice, man. What of it? In this notice, the following instruction to the temple monks is written. All of the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. What you talking about, Phoenix? Okay. I'm talking about the fact that from your chamber, you couldn't have seen anyone going into the treasure room through those shutters. Oh, pop a string? Looks like you didn't get the memo. No, if you don't believe it, why don't you read the notice for yourself? Okay. Is that your idea of reading? I'm not so hot at reading, Koreanese man. some slack, man. I only moved to this country 6 months ago. That's quite recent, isn't it? So, how did someone who's only been here 6 months become head monk of a temple? That's the question. How little you understand. Religious faith can't be measured in months or years. 525,600 minutes. I've only been an adherent of Kuranism for 3 months myself. The Holy Mother's teachings really spoke to me, prompting me to stay in this country. Or was it the fact that there are no lawyers here that spoke to you, Mr. Payne, I know just how you feel, my man. Her Holiness's teaching spoke to me too. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Brother Dumb and Brother Dumber. Well, I know why Payne suddenly became a believer in Kuranism, but could Andestanden have had an ulterior motive for becoming a believer too? Mr. Andestanden, were you really in your chamber, as you claim? Weren't you instead somewhere else?
Objection!
What are you objecting for? Mr. Wright, what kind of nonsense are you spouting now? According to Mr. Andestanden's testimony, he saw Albie with his own eyes. Therefore, is it really nonsense to suggest he could have seen Albie from somewhere else? Well, do you have a theory, defense? Do you know where Mr. Andestanden was, if not in his chamber? If he wasn't in his room, then... If Albie had gone down the hallway towards the treasure room, there are only a few places he could have seen Albie from. I do have a theory, Your Majesty. Let's say the witness really did see Albie going towards the treasure room. What then? The defense proposes this is the only place he could have seen Albie go down the hall. Oh, I have to choose things. So he wasn't in the chamber. The treasure room? Oh gosh. I should have saved. Hold on, let me save. Save! Yes. Okay. Good thing I thought of that. I was about to lose points again. Alright, so if he had to see them come down the hallway into the treasure room, was he here? I don't know. Can I say that?
Take that!
But you just suggested it earlier that that's where the true culprit might have been. Oh, true, but no matter how I look at it, this is the only place Andestanden could have been. Mr. Foreign Lawyer, don't tell me. Are you accusing Mr. Andestanden of being the true culprit in this case? Can I? Can I do that? Accuse. Yes, Your Majesty. I contend there's a strong possibility this witness is the murderer.
Objection!
How dare you be so disrespectful? First you criticize her benevolence's insights, now you accuse the head monk of murder?
Objection!
This is the only place the witness could have been. If he was here, he could have struck the victim down from behind and moved his body to the treasure room. That's nothing but groundless conjecture. And there's one more thing. Do you remember what was said in the opening argument? The opening argument? During that argument, it was suggested that Albie used his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure. Right, and what of it? Well, why don't we try this twist on for size? The thief used his position as head monk of the temple to get a hold of the treasure. What? The key to the treasure box has been passed down from head monk to head monk. What better position to be in if you want to steal the treasure? You can't possibly be serious. Does this mean you're claiming that Mr. Anderson's oath of faith is nothing but a lie designed to get him close to the treasure? The witness hasn't been truthful in his testimony to this court, so clearly he isn't above lying. Didn't you swear to the Holy Mother that not but the truth would you bring? In light of that, I don't think it's unfair to call your faith into question.
Objection!
What are you objecting about? This is ridiculous. Are there no limits to what this lawyer will say? Absolutely not. If it's the truth. I mean, lie is such a strong word. Maybe it was just a... Who says this? So interrupting us. Enough with the nervous wreck routine, prosecutor. You're just embarrassing yourself, man. What? What was that, Mr. Understandin? Lawyer man, you really are the lowest of the low. You've gone and said something I can't forgive. Okay. Ask me if I care. You called my belief into question, my faith in the Holy Mother. And nobody gets away with that. Oh my, what happens? What you gonna do? What on earth? That music is making my ears bleed. This is the music of my soul. Dark. Death to the lawyer. Oh, goodness. Why has it got to be like that? I'm the Twilight Messenger. Can't you tell? Oh, it's okay. Are you singing lyrics again? I don't want that to be the case. Gonna take this lying lawyer straight to hell. He's dripping with lies, running with Philistines. I'm gonna send that lawyer to the guillotine. Oh, wait. So Philistines, I guess. So it rhymes with guillotine. And now for something completely different. I love how it's like a little Monty Python reference. That plinkety-plunk music just wouldn't let me express my rage. Your rage, huh? Isn't the real source of your anger having your lie exposed? You just don't get it. If I lied, it's 'cause you drove me to it. Oh, not taking accountability? All sniffing around and suspicious and throwing out false accusations. Sorry, but as a lawyer, I'm afraid that's my job. Yeah, well, lawyers are crap. I'm the one making noise. Hey, so you want to know the truth, huh? Yes, that's what we are here for. Think you can handle the truth? Fine. Let's see you try. Feel the heat my brutal death beat. What witchcraft is this? The screams of my soul are gonna make a mosh pit out of the peanut gallery. That is Yo, geezer, I got something to testify. Get ready for the howling of my soul. Can we call this chart topper soul screaming truth? Okay. Sure. Oh, so he gets to give his testimony as a rocker now, okay? The priestess's dance had come to an end. To the music storeroom, my way, I did win. Interesting. I don't like you as a lyricist. I'm just going to say that right now. Death's truth is what you dread. Hear me shred. From my spot in front of the storeroom, I saw Albie creep to the treasure room. Okay, you rhymed room with room. Wonderful job. And trailing from behind, hound on the scent, I saw pot troll. Oh, okay, that's another name that's meant to sound like a word. After Albie, he went. Me and my girl here, innocent and sweet, back by the storeroom, can't be beat. Then out went the power, ticket to midnight, blacker than blackest black, robbing all of sight. I don't like that line. It feels, I feel offended by that line a little bit. Yeah, baby, let that soul metal flow. What is that music? I've never heard anything like it. And it's so fast, it's making my head spin. This is Damalin metal, okay? Creating your own genre. Good for you. Hey, yo, geezer, how are those ears ringing? Am I the geezer or is the judge the geezer? I don't know much about music, but I've got chills and they're multiplying. No, no, not what a wonderful rhythm. No, it's not. I mean, if he was just a guitar, I'd be okay. But his lyrics have leave a lot to be desired. The perfect accompaniment for further deliberations. And now, Mr. Understanding, what did you go to the music store room for? Gotta give her a good rest after playing in the right. But then why did you lie before? Exactly. Because send me to hell? Okay. Do I have that power? Maybe. Huh? We all know about lawyers and their lying, lawyerly ways. Am I right, people? Well, you have the nerve to call me a liar when we just had to reform the whole testimony because of the lie you told last time. If I admitted I went to the storeroom, he'd have drummed up a false charge on me. What do you say? Now I see what Defense Culpability Act was. Why that Defense Culpability Act was passed. You feel me, Corain? I can't hear you. I said, are you ready to teach this lion lawyer how we do things around here? Face pain. All right, then I'm gonna lay it on you one more time. Please don't. Screaming truth of my soul. He's still talking. Okay. Soul screaming truth. Oh my gosh. The priestess's dance had come to an end. To the music store room, my way, I did win. Okay. Press.
Hold it!
You say you went to the music storeroom. But how do we know you didn't go to the treasure room to steal the treasure instead? And on what grounds would you base that accusation? Got anything to show for it? He's right, I don't really have any proof. And yet, you can't prove that you didn't go to the treasure room either. Fair. Right? Am I right? You stole the treasure and we're ready to make your getaway when you saw Mr. Roll. You panicked and ran into the music storeroom, isn't that right? Well, why do I feel like I'm being stabbed by icy stares from every direction? This silence is your answer, lawyer man. This audience knows the score. No, they don't. Why do they have to hate lawyers so much in this country? music storeroom. Death, truth is what you dread. Hear me shred. I don't care about that line at all. From my spot in front of the storeroom, I saw Albie creep to the treasure room. Okay. You saw him creep? Press.
Hold it!
How did Albie appear at the time? Come to think of it, he was glancing around all shifty like. What's that saying about people who live in glass houses? Crackhead! Shout out for Crackhead, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. Let me do that shout out for you. Boop, 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 boop. Shout out. Oops. And it's Tabernacle Flats, right? You haven't changed your name? Just want to make sure. Tabernacle Flats. Huzzah. Did I do it right? Yes. Haha. Well, he was about to steal the treasure, so it only stands to reason he'd look furtive.
Objection!
The defendant admitted he was sneaking in to see the treasure box. Wouldn't that be why he was looking around? What's that, people? Only the Holy Mother knows the truth, you say? Bzz, wrong. Peace, love, and knows the score, baby. No. No, 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 no. From my lips to our Holy Mother's ear, an artist only sings what he saw there. In other words, my reason isn't good enough for the God boy here. And what did you see next, Mr. Anderstanden? And trailing from behind, hound on the scent, I saw a patrol. After Albie he went. Okay, press.
Hold it!
Something tells me this is going to be a spectacular waste of time, but what do you mean by hound on the scent? What? You don't get it? That's the best thing you've said the entire time. It wasn't your lyrical sense I was questioning. Here we go.
Hold it!
Yeah, I had to object to my own cross-examination. That's okay. You don't have to explain your lyrics anymore. Whatever. I knew I shouldn't have asked. Well, I mean, I have to ask all of the questions to get all of the answers, you know? Mr. Anderstanden, you're still on the stand, so please stick to your testimony. You can explain your lyrics to me later in Demolin class. Fine, have it your way, geezer. The show must go on. Slash and thrash. He does look like he could be in Metalocalypse, though. Me and my girl here, innocent and sweet, back by the storeroom, can't be beat. Okay, I don't think that line means anything. Then out with the power, tick to midnight, blacker than the blackest black, robbing all sight. So I would press there, because doesn't the
Hold it!
in the dark? Where were you when the power outage occurred? Like I said, I was in the music storeroom. Isn't it true that you were actually in the hallway at that time? The hallway, you say? Why would I be in the hallway? You were waiting for Mr. Roll to come back from his patrol of the treasure room. Now that he discovered that the treasure had been stolen, you were going to kill him. Wait till we had more information. Gloria Man, just as always, so full of bull. Spewing noxious lies and pulling the wool. Okay, now you're back to the terrible lyrics. Filthy liar through. Why is he headbanging? Filthy liar through and through, and I ain't never ever gonna forgive you. Utter lies with no evidence. As always, his claims are just tenuous. I also hate your lyrics. Hey, nice prosecutor, I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Someone stop their jam session, please. The only way to stop it is to point out the lies and get them put in jail. You've made your assertions clear, defense, but your argument is rather unsubstantiated. That's not good. Don't laugh at me. What's so funny? Peace, love, and understanding. Like your name is funny. Nevertheless, the possibility is still there. You can't deny the witness could have killed the victim under the cover of darkness.
Objection!
What? You're forgetting one very important thing. Huh? What are you laughing about? It seems you've forgotten that the outage happened by chance, not design. Or did it? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I did forget about that. Wait, why did that? I forgot. I legitimately forgot why the outage happened. It's not like the witness planned the outage so he could take advantage of the darkness. And without darkness, it would have been hard to sneak up behind Mr. Roll and kill him. You're right. Even I would notice something coming up behind me. I wonder about that. Well, defense, what do you have to say about that? What can I say about that? Hope you've been well. I've missed your streams. I've been trying. It's been wonky trying to get my schedule together because I've started working 6 and 7 days a week, and I'm like, ah. But I'm still trying to keep at least somewhat consistent once every week, once every other week. I'm still hanging in there, and I also want to be in other people's streams too because I miss it. I miss you guys. Mr. Wright, your claim is completely without merit. I was in the Curl stream. Were you in the Curl stream earlier, Kraken? Unless you want to argue that the witness somehow magically made the outage happen. I actually kind of want to argue that. I don't remember what made it happen. Well, maybe not magically, but... Wait, that's it. I contend the witness could have made the power outage happen with no magic necessary. What? Your mic is really low. I can't hear you. I had a feeling. I was worried about that. You have a theory defense, so let me see if I can do something in the game. First of all, we'll save so far. And let me see if I can do anything. Background noise. If we turn that down a little bit, maybe. That's the sound effects. Text skip, read all. I don't know what that really means, so we'll skip that. Is that any better? I had turned up the game because I was wondering if it would be loud enough, but I think the issue really is me being loud enough. I think my mic is at full volume. I think that is the case, though. Hold on, where's the thingy? So, yeah, this is at max. Because if I do this, I feel like it'll probably go out, and this will be max. Okay, so I definitely need to work on a new mic situation so that I can be heard. I somehow, I don't know what I was doing the other day, but I ripped the jack part of the mic in half that I was using before. So that one bit the dust. I'm using a different mic today, and I thought it would be okay because I haven't used it much. It's relatively new. But I think I just have a curse in general on my headsets. It's just the way. Oh, no. Let me get out of here. It's just the way my stream situation has been. All right, you have a theory defense. All he had to do was make use of something shown. Hold on. I'll back out of here real quick and hopefully it doesn't mess up the game. Go to Twitch. And let me see. No, I don't mean to do that. Twitch. And let me see. Edit stream info. I don't mean to do that. Stream manager is what and now I'm hearing. I'm having streamception. Edit stream info. Hold on. Wait. And now I'm hearing. There's a way. I'm having How can I check my mic? Hold on. Edit stream info. Wait, is that it? There's a way. No, that's not it. How can I check my mic? Okay. Hold on. There was a way. That was a way. How can I check my mic? I feel like they've changed the interface for
There's a way.
that was a way. The stream again. Hold on. Okay, maybe this is it.
Changed the interface
Not that.
That was a way.
The stream again. That's not it. Hold on. Okay, maybe this is it. That's raid. Not that. That's the stream again. That's not it. Edit. This is that's the screen, right? Nope. That's not the screen. Okay. That's not it. Edit. What's this? Screen, right? So nope. Don't want to do that. Screen. I made that mistake before. How do I get this thing out of the way?
What's this? Screen, right? So
What's this? I made that stream marker added. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. That's clips.
What's this?
Okay. What's this? The struggle is real. Marker added. What is this? Do that. That's clips. That's the comments. Okay. If I go this way. The struggle is real. Marker added. What is this? How do I get to the mic? That's the comments. Adjust the thingy this way. What am I missing? Forgetting. How do I get to the mic? That's the comments. Adjust the stream manager. That leads me here. Forgetting. How do I get to the mic? That's the comments. Adjust the if I go here, that leads me here. Okay, no. It's not it. If I go here, that leads me here. I feel like I found that out and then it's not it. Now I've forgotten what I found out. If I go here, that leads me here. I feel like I found that out and then where is now I've forgotten what I found out. The part where I can edit the balance of the mic. Where is the part where I can edit? No. The balance of the mic. Remove. Yeah, that's off, right? That's off. I don't want that on. No. The balance. I can edit the stream info. Yeah, that's off, right? That's off. I don't want that on. No. That's not it. I can edit the stream info. Yeah, that's off, right? I'm sorry, Kraken. I don't know. That's not it. I can edit the stream. Okay, wait. Yeah, that's off, right? Yeah, I don't. Sorry, Kraken. I don't know. That's not don't know what to do. All right. Okay, wait. That's yeah, I don't. Something we'll workshop later. This is the one? It is the one. Okay. That's all right. All you had to do was make use of something shown on this diagram. This is the one? It is the one. Okay. What did the witness use to make the power outage happen? The breaker. It is the one. Okay. What did the witness use to make the power outage happen? Is that it? What did the witness use to make the breaker? Do I actually have to put the hand on the word, or is it actually a thing? Do I actually have to don't let me mess this up. Oh my gosh. The word, or is it actually a thing? Let's put it there.
Take that!
Mess this up. Oh my gosh. The witness was in the storeroom. The circuit box is on the storeroom end of the hallway.
Take that!
There's nothing really magical about turning off the breaker, wouldn't you say?
Take that!
Aha. Wait, am I still having exceptions? Hold on. Aha. I am still having streamception. Nice try, but that theory doesn't hold water, Warrior Man. Hold on, we're gonna save. I am still having streamception. Nice try, but that theory doesn't hold water. And figure out why. Oh, this is why. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Back to the game. And why not? You're saying I turned the breaker off and then snuck up on Mr. Roll and hit him? In pitch black darkness with no source of light whatsoever? No, I'm not saying that. That's what you're saying? You had the glow-in-the-dark thing that you stole. With the lights off, that hallway is blacker than 100 midnights. Right, but I can't just let his point stand. Well, maybe the victim was holding something that served as a guide through the darkness. Something that's more than a little vague, wouldn't you agree? You ain't gonna move this room with a half-baked hunch like that, bro. You gotta hit him hard. Really make him feel it. You hear me? Just like my verse. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand the witness's lyrics very well either. But in a trial, your arguments have to be clear and precise. Let's see some of that clarity and precision now, defense. Uh-oh. What do I do? Can Can you present to us something that could have served as a guide through the darkness? I think I can. Yes, I can. Because there has to be something. Alright, let's see what you have, Defense. What could the victim have been holding that served as a guide through the darkness? Sole key for opening the treasure box. Their murder weapon. It was forced open and its contents were stolen. It glows in the dark. Here goes thought one.
Take that!
I believe the victim was holding the murder weapon, the treasure box. Huh? Yes. Have you gone mad? Well, the box glows in the dark, so you could use it as a sort of beacon. Well, I guess you're right. But why in the world would the victim be holding the treasure box? Oh, well, because your guess is as good as mine. Because he's the victim. Oh. Is there no way to win them over? Defense. Are we going to be needing those tongue shears after? Ooh, no. No, Your Majesty. Yeah, man, do it. Then we can jam out to this lawyer's shrieks of pain. See, I don't know about y'all. Better get those screams of agony out now, Werent. You still have a tongue to scream with. I guess I'd better come up with a reason. No pressure or anything. As to why the victim was holding the treasure box. It can easily be explained as thus. Brain, don't fail me now. Please don't fail me. What reason could the victim possibly have to be holding that treasure box? The victim was holding the treasure box because he was a devout believer, a security guard, or the thief. Okay, let's go ahead and save. My first guess is going to be that I think he's the thief. That's going to be that. Either that or a security guard. I'm going to say the thief. That's a leap. It's an idea I just happened to stumble upon. But I think it just might be the answer. And it would turn this whole trial upside down. Hello, Defense, are you still with us? Let's hear this easy explanation you promised. Isn't it possible that it was because the victim himself was the thief? The victim? The thief? What kind of bull are you screaming now? Your Majesty, this guy's off his rocker. If the victim was the thief, everything we've learned so far would all make sense. And it would give us a completely new way to interpret the victim's actions. After the morning dance of devotion, Mr. Roll went to the treasure room. He grabbed the box that contained the treasure and started to take off with it. But then he ran into Albie on the great stairs. That's why Mr. Roll put his gun on Albie. Oh no. Then when the blackout occurred... Mr. Roll was bludgeoned to death in the darkness. This explains why the victim would be holding the glowing treasure box in the dark, and how it would have been possible for someone other than the accused to kill him. Do you have any idea what you're saying? You're unbelievable, lawyer man. I think you've lost it. That's the craziest thing I've heard. Roll trying to roll the temple? That devout believer? That pious Corinist? I won't allow you to disparage the victim's departed soul with unfounded allegations. Oops. I hope you're prepared to back up your claim. Of course, Your Majesty. Oh, really? In that case, can we assume you have proof? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Proof, huh? Do I have any proof? Do I? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's save in a new spot. But I can't back down now. Yes, I have proof. Oh no, in my dreams. The proof that Mr. Roll was the thief may have been behind a certain piece of evidence. Oh wait, may have been left behind on a certain piece of evidence. Very well. Let's see your evidence and be ready to stand behind it. Footprints, fingerprints, I'll take anything at this point. I need proof, something that would have been involved with the theft, and that might still have some trace evidence left on it. What proof do you have that the victim might have been the thief? Okay. Let's look at stuff. Part of me wants to say it's this thing, the Magatama key. So let's say
take that!
The defense would like to examine this piece of evidence. Would you now? Nope. Oh, well. I don't think that piece of... Oh, well, why don't you examine it first before you tell me it's not going to give... No, I don't want to do that. All right, return to title screen, yes. All right, and then we continue, and then we'll load this one. All right. All right. And then we have another chance to present the evidence. Let's see your evidence and be ready to stand behind it. All right, something that would have involved the theft. I might still have... Okay. I also would think it would be the actual treasure box. Let's go with that then.
Take that!
There might be trace evidence on it that would show the victim had held it. Might? You better hope you turn up something more definitive than that, defense. Yes, sir, Your Majesty. Very well. Bailiff, bring the treasure box. Ooh. Bloody and everything. Okay. There you are, defense. You are free to examine it. If I don't find something now, my entire argument up to this point will be blown. Plus, there's that little matter of the old tongue shears. Oh my. I have to find something. I just have to. Alright. Now, to make sure I remember how to do this, first we save. And we'll save here. Alright. I can rotate the evidence by swiping the screen. I can pinch in and pinch out to zoom in and out to get a better look. And if I ever get too turned around, I can always tap reset to return things to this initial state. Okay. I better search every inch of this box carefully and tap anything of interest to check out in detail. Okay. So, automatically zoom in. We have to find something that says it was held, right? Can it turn around? It can turn around, so let's do that. Turn it around. There we go. And we zoom in. Any chance that there is a handprint or a fingerprint or something? Woo!
Okay, so let's start with this stuff. The lid of the box was forced open, but while the victim was holding the box, the lid must have been closed. Okay. I'll try closing the lid too. Okay. Interesting. Hey. What? Locked it. So? What's the big deal? I thought you can open it with that key you're wearing. Yeah, I can. It's wet. Then why is there a bucket load dripping off of you over there? I think I'd like to open this box back up again. Could you lend me your Magatama key? You don't have it? Sure. Oh, you do have it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where's the keyhole? Well, it's the Magatama key. So wouldn't it go in the hole above the Magatama mark? Okay. It won't open. Well, would you look at that? See, Mr. Busted the rock and forced the box open. Really? Because I'm not so sure about that. Treasure box updated in the court record. The murder weapon, not even the Magatama key can open it. Glows in the dark. Okay. Alright. In any case, I'd better take another good look. I have to find proof that the victim was holding this box. Okay. Oh, this is a whole handprint. This bloodstain, it shows the outline of a hand. Could this be what I've been looking for? Your Majesty, take a look at this. There's a bloodstain here that outlines the shape of a hand. Really? Let me see that. Oh my, you're right. Now I'm getting somewhere. I believe the bloodstain is an outline of the victim's hand as he was holding the box. What? Even as he was being struck, he held on tight to the precious treasure box. After all, he'd gone through a lot of trouble to steal it. The blood from his head wound splattered across his hand and onto the box.
Objection!
Your Majesty, don't let yourself be taken in. It's just more of his loyalty deceit. What do you mean? Mr. Wright, where is your proof that the outline is that of the victim's hand? Well, you know, we need kind of forensic investigations to happen. I should have seen this coming. So what are we going to do? Either show proof or prepare to meet the shears. How about we shear you? Or you could save us all some time and bite your tongue out now and submit it instead. That I did not see coming. Well, defense, how about it? Do you have proof that the outline is of the victim's hand? Where would the proof of something like that even be? Please submit your evidence at this time. What evidence shows that the outline on the treasure box is that of the victim's hand? We're going to save here. And I think it might be a crime scene photo. Can I look at it? That right there, the blood on his glove. Okay. So this is what we're submitting.
Take that!
I've got it. This is the evidence that's going to save my beloved tongue. Mr. Payne, despite your claims about my forked tongue, it just so happened I have the proof you require. You do? It's right here in the crime photo. It is? Where? Defense, please point it out. Y'all act like y'all got eyes, okay? So, what proves that the bloodstain outline on the box is that of the victim's hand, you ask? It's the bloody glove.
Take that!
Mr. Payne, take a good look at the victim's hand. See this? That's blood. What? If we place Mr. Roll's hand inside the bloody outline, you think the blood on his hand would complete the splatter? Exactly. Here goes nothing. And if they do form one complete spatter, it would prove my theory correct. Then the victim really was holding the box. I'm willing to bet my life on it. That's what I'm doing. The defense reasserts that the victim was the thief who stole the treasure box. You can't be serious. I protest. There's no way they could ever have done I don't like that background noise anymore. It's like in my ear. What's the matter, Mr. Payne? What come to take that? Trying to make your own why Order in the court. I can hardly believe it. Apparently, not everything out of the defense's mouth is a bluff. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Of course not, Your Majesty. This tongue doesn't lie. And I'd like to continue to use my tongue in the future, too, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, okay. He never has to know it really was a bluff. Not Mr. Roll. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, Albie. I know it's upsetting news. He must have needed the money badly, probably to support his family. After all, he even gave up his dream of becoming a monk to help them. Oh, so that thing Mr. Roll would say to me? Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he'd say. Yeah, he was probably warning you not to end up a thief. Aw, Mr. Roll.
Objection!
Now just you wait 1 minute. If the victim was the thief and he was holding the treasure box, then that means Mr. Roll was holding the murder weapon when he was killed. Oh, that's a very good point. It doesn't make much sense, does it?
Objection!
What if he used the Damalin to kill him? If the victim was holding the treasure box, it couldn't have been the murder weapon. Which means the real murder weapon must have been something else. The real murder weapon was something else? The blood was thought to have gotten on the box when the box was used as a weapon. But it turns out that wasn't the case. The blood spattered on the treasure box the victim was holding. When he was struck with the real weapon, that's what really happened. Isn't that right, Mr. Understandin? That gives a whole different meaning to death metal now. Are you insinuating I'm the one who used this real weapon? And I bet you're holding it right now. Are you saying I'm wrong in my understanding? Oops. You got me riled up, Lori, man. I feel a song coming on. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Looking for a weapon that just don't exist. Pathetic lawyer man. Drop into the abyss. Okay. Alright. Maybe it sounds better if he sings it and if he has like some kind of guttural growl. But just reading the lyrics as is doesn't seem very catchy. Alright, I'm going to do another volume check. Let's see. How is it sounding? Okay, yeah, I'll definitely work on the sound problem so that the future streams are better. Looking for. Okay, we already did that. Despicable lawyer man, you make me sick. You can disappear just like a magic trick. Worthless lawyer man, done in by a weapon. For you, miserable wretch, hell doth beckon. Okay. See, that's a little weird. Just to rhyme. I know I don't need to remind you, defense, that your life is on the line, which is crazy, by the way. I know your majesty. Yes, yet you're prepared to risk it on this mere idea of a real murder weapon? Death to the lawyer. Okay. How about no? This is it. The moment of truth. I can't back down now. Not now. Yes, I am. I am confident the real murder weapon does indeed exist. That's a bold claim, Mr. Wright. Now let's see you back it up. Show us which piece of evidence points to this real murder weapon. Gladly. If I knew which one it was. What would somebody like Anderson use to bludgeon someone? His demolin. Now then, defense, please submit your evidence to the court. Let's see this thing that shows the real murder weapon you say I used. That was a clue. Based on what my hunch is, that was totally a clue. Let me save real quick. I'll go ahead and save on the number 1 slot. All right. And I'm going to say this one shows it.
Take that!
Dun, 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 dun. What I'm about to present is really nothing more than a possibility. But this thin thread is all I've got. Allow me to direct the court's attention to this photo of the morning dance of devotion. That photo? How is that going to help you, Mr. Wright? There's something about it that doesn't sit right with me. And, oh yeah? What's this something? That's a totally different demolin. The thing here is odd, to say the least. The demolin, doo-doo-doo. There. Let's get right on there.
Take that!
Mr. Anderson, why is the instrument you're holding different from the one you're playing in the photo? Would you look at that? They're completely different shapes. I believe you said your demolin was your one and only. Well, Mr. Anderson, what do you have to say to that? I got nothing to say. Then allow me to answer for you. They're different because the one in the photo is no longer in playable condition. Oh my. That after you used it to bludgeon Mr. Roll to death. And he's sweating. And you're laughing. My old partner wasn't doing so hot, but I brought her sister along, that's all. Lifeless story. Not a big deal, lawyer man. In that case, please submit your old demolin to this court as evidence. Too bad. Too late. I got rid of her yesterday. What? Burned her up. Burned her? With the rest of the trash? How do you call... Okay. Call it your partner. Ashes to ashes, baby. No! He's already destroyed the evidence. And I see more trash right here in this court that needs to burn in the fires of hell. Wow. Lawyer trash. Now, there's no proof to show. Oh, come on. That was pathetic. Your agony agony can sound better than that. Where's that great scream of yours? Oh my god. This can't be how it ends. I think I've heard enough. It seems the defense is unable to produce the evidence it needs to prove its assertion. But, Your Majesty, that's only because the witness destroyed it. Evidence is everything in court. Don't tell me you've forgotten this most fundamental principle of our profession. Without sufficient proof, your claim that Mr. Anderson is the murderer is no more than conjecture. There's the pained expression I've been looking for. By the way, there seems to be one more thing you're forgetting. What is it now? You accuse Mr. Anderson of being the thief. But the real thief turned out to be the victim. Uh-oh. And with that, Mr. Anderson's purported motive for murder goes out the window. That's not true. They both could have been tried. Great point, prosecutor. You tell him. If I'd been there, I would have just collared Roll and gotten the treasure back. Was there? There's no good counter-argument to that. It sounds to me like Mr. Anderson has been completely wrongfully accused. No, he hasn't. Unfortunate as it may be, I think it's time to hand down the verdict in this case. Not good, not good. Defense, I trust you understand what you yourself will receive for taking on this case. What do I do? The murder weapon's been destroyed, and now I've got no motive. Poor Albie will be convicted, and I'll lose my life too. Mr. Wright, you've wasted this court's time and disparaged everything we hold sacred. We should charge you with lèse-majesty? In addition to the crime of abetting the accused. Yeah, you should pay for desecrating my good name. Goodbye, lawyer man. Time for you to do some repenting in the Twilight Realm. Oh, goodness. This guy's guilty as sin. I just know it. He must have some reason to kill Mr. Roll, but what? Let me hear you scream and shout. Time to take this lawyer trash out. I need to calm down. The thing to do at a time like this is to turn my thinking around. I shouldn't be trying to figure out what Anderson's motive was. I should be thinking about what kind of situation would give him a motive. Did you steal it? He said. We know that Mr. Roll was the thief, and that he had gotten his hands on the box. So then why in the world did he ask Albie that question? What about the treasure box would have prompted him to... Aha! So it was already stolen. Defense, what's gotten into you? Now I get it. Now it all makes sense. Like, what you trying to say? Sounds like you knocked some of the boots off. Your Majesty. Please hold off on your ruling for just a little while longer. Don't tell me you're going to start begging for your life now. No, Your Majesty, that's not it. It's just that I realized something important. We've been operating under a serious misconception this whole time. A misconception, you say? That's right. A mistaken notion about the treasure box. But could this really be true? If so, there's still a lot to figure out. Very well, let's hear what you have to say. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, this is just more of his nonsense. He is stalling for time. This is your last chance, defense. The second I find it really is nothing but nonsense, no amount of begging will stay my hand. Understand? Yes, Your Majesty. We all know this is just going to be another one of your stupid bluffs. Now then, defense, what is this misconception you mentioned? The thing we didn't realize about the treasure box was that it was gone, it was empty, it wouldn't open. It was empty. What if the treasure box was already empty from the start? What? Please recall that when Mr. Roll ran into Albie on the great stairs, he asked the boy a question. Did you steal it? He said. Also recall that Mr. Roll was holding the treasure box at the time. So why then did he ask Albie the question that he did? That is a bit peculiar, isn't it? Not at all, Your Majesty. Not once you realize that, by the time Mr. Roll got to the treasure box, it was already empty. I beg your pardon? Mr. Roll suspected that Albie had gotten to it first, which is why he confronted Albie when he ran into the boy on the stairs.
Objection!
But how would the victim have known the treasure box was empty? He didn't have any way of opening it.
Objection!
Once a year, the victim had the duty of carrying the treasure box to the palace. He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure box. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's rite. He would have been able to tell by the weight when he lifted that the box was empty. Ah, I see. Yes, I suppose he would have been able to tell, wouldn't he? Mr. Roll most likely decided to at least steal the empty box. It's an important historical artifact in and of itself, after all. But what's your point, Mr. Wright? What does any of this have to do with Mr. Andestanden? My point is this. It gave Mr. Andestanden a motive to murder the victim. A motive? Mr. Andestanden, keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, isn't it? So if anyone had found out that the treasure was missing, you would have been accused of incompetence. More than that. From the moment Mr. Roll discovered that the treasure was gone, his fate was sealed. The council decided that he had to be silenced forever. But that's This is all just a colossal joke. So then, what really happened to the treasure? It had been stolen long before this incident occurred, by Mr. Pease Lubin Andestanden himself. Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to accuse Mr. Andestanden? Your Majesty, please don't listen to these trumped-up charges. The defense is grasping.
Objection!
The treasure box can only be opened with the key Mr. Andestanden holds. Who else could have stolen the treasure?
Objection!
As I said, the accused stole the treasure by forcing open the box. Your Majesty, I call for a swift ruling. I'm not ready to give my verdict yet. Ha ha! The defense has successfully presented a new possibility in this case. Yes, finally, a tiny shred of hope. Mr. Understandin, would you care to make any statements in response to the defense's claims? No? Stop. This is not a rock concert. I need you to give me a This is all bull. My noggin's a rage cage and it's ready to explode. Okay, sure. Spider man rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Instructor understanding, please calm yourself. I'm not gonna take it. No, Twisted Sister. No, I ain't gonna take it. I dutifully watched over that treasure with pride. And now I'm getting accused of stealing it? This one is a lion skunk. Okay. You better believe I got something to say. Open up your ear holes, sheeple. Let's rock. Death to the lawyer. To the lying lawyer. Okay. That's like it's technically a death threat, sort of. Or inciting violence. Somehow that's a crime. Testimony. Lying lawyer. Steal the found. Oh, so every time he gets on the stand, it has to be rhyming lyrics. Okay. Steal the founder's orb, me. I did it. This lion lawyer's insults know no limit. All this time, I guarded the orb faithfully. So, sacred duty to the Holy Mother, easy to see. Okay. Hands unclean, the accused did the deed. Forced the box open, no key did he need. Lion lawyer, condemn him to hell. Kick him, throw him into a prison cell. Okay. So what is the possible lie here? All right, we've now heard from both sides. The treasure box was forced open by the accused as the witness claims, or Mr. Anderson opened it, as the defense claims. Defense, this is your last chance to cross-examine the witness. Yes, Your Majesty. If you're unable to prove your assertions by the end of this cross-examination, then the DC Act will come into play and both you and the accused will lose your lives. I understand. Life or death, it all comes down to this. Mr. Wright? Don't worry, Albie. I'm here to defend you. I promise it'll be all right. Thank you. I believe in you, Mr. Wright. You can win this for us. And after we win, we can go see Miss Maya together. All right. I like hearing that. It's a deal. I can't let Albie down. I have to win this trial. Somehow, I have to prove that only Andy Stanton could have stolen the treasure. This is your record. The last song you'll ever hear on this mortal... Jeez! You're the worst, and you're the head monk? What in the world? This is not... Alright. Steal the founder's orb. Me, I did it. This lion lawyer's insults know no limit. Press.
Hold it!
But the argument that the orb was already gone before the murder fits all the facts. You see me talking to you. There's no proof that I stole them. Huh, lawyer trash? He's right. I don't have any proof yet, but I'll find some. All this time, I guarded the orb faithfully. Sacred duty to the Holy Mother, easy to see. Press.
Hold it!
Your sacred duty, huh? The problem with that is that I don't think you really are a true believer. Why, you... How dare you question my faith? It's downright insulting. I'm not trying to insult you, but I can't suspend logic either. You wormed your way into the temple with the intent of stealing the treasure, didn't you? I've had all the insults I can take out of you, lawyer trash. You're the only one who can open the treasure box. You just keep on arguing the same old lie. I sing the truth. Hear my battle cry. Mm-hmm. Hands unclean, the accused did the deed. Forced the box open, no key did he need.
Hold it!
Objection! The defendant didn't force the box open. That's a lie. In fact, you're the one who opened it. Isn't that right? Come on. You just saw for yourself, didn't you? The lock was busted on account of the box being forced open. Oh, yeah. Well, there's your proof right there. Score 1 for the metalhead. Okay. Look, if the accused really didn't try to force his way into the box, then how do you explain why the lock was busted and wouldn't open up for you earlier? How do I explain why the box wouldn't unlock earlier? Maybe there's a different way to open it. A different way to open it is what I want to guess. There's a different way to open the box. Huh? What are you talking about? There's a secret trick to opening it to protect its contents from being stolen. And you're the only one who knows how it works. Isn't that right? Are you for real? You've been watching too many movies, lawyer man. So you're one of those tourists. Honestly, Mr. Wright, did you come expecting magic and mystery around every corner? I'll have you know, defense, the kingdom of Kurain is not some sort of fantasy funland. Ugh. It's true, I don't have any real grounds to make that assertion. And yet... Oh yeah, I feel another song coming on. A little number about a crazy lawyer with wild, fantastic ideas. The real method to open the lock, you say. Delusional man, there ain't no other way. A new verse. Please don't add it to your testimony. He doesn't like your songs either. The real method to open the lock, you say. Delusional man, there ain't no other way. Okay, press.
Hold it!
Delusional, am I? We'll see about that. Wild ideas, that's called delusion. Mixed up lawyer, drowning in confusion. Indeed, the defense's sinful wrongdoing has made him lose touch with reality. Let's hear it. Will it be this sinner's flight of fancy? Nothing, because I'm not the delusional one. I just know there's gotta be some secret trick to opening the treasure box. Oh, really? And where exactly is this secret hidden? The secret is obviously hidden in the key or the box. Well, first, let's go ahead and save, because we've been going a while without saving. And then we say it's in... Is it in the box? I'm going to say it's the key. There's obviously some secret hidden in the key. I'd like to examine it, if you please. Here, go ahead, examine it all you like. Nothing. I don't see a thing. Well, defense, what have you discovered? I'm afraid I haven't discovered anything, Your Majesty. Here, I'll return it now. That's not a thing, right? I'm still going to keep going. You're not going to take away my life. Yes, you told me. There's just no reasoning with this man. The accused forced the lock open. There's no other explanation. That's right. He desecrated the box by opening it without his Mitama key. Wait, what did he just say? I'll sing it as many times as I have to get it through your thick lawyer skull. Only the Mitama key unlocks the treasure. Force it and reap the founder's displeasure. Okay. That key. For the forgetful defense's sake, could you please add that to your testimony? Carved into the brain. You realize it slipped out, right? Only the Mitama key unlocks the treasure. Force it and reap the displeasure. Okay. So I can press on it.
Hold it!
There must be some secret trick to this key. Oh, yeah? And what exactly is this secret trick? Huh? What's that smug look for? Maybe something like it can change shapes? Wow, that's some wild imagination you got there. Give credit where credit's due. You can daydream like a champ. Just like any Magatama, this key is made of a translucent material. One look and it's pretty obvious it can't change shapes. Yeah, I wasn't really sold on that one either. But I felt like there was something odd about Understanding's testimony just now. I think I'd better take another look through the evidence. The guard has a key. Okay, so that's what it sounds like he was saying. And right before this, hands unclean, the accused of the deed forced the box open. No key did he need. So let me take a. We'll go to present and let me look at this real quick. Does he not have a matama? So let me look over here and look at that. No, he has a matama. Okay. And what else can I look at? Look at this real quick. No. Okay, so let me see. What was I thinking? Oh, that's what I need. What is this? Oh, wait, no, that's not what I need. What is this? What am I thinking? Maybe it's the scroll. The scroll. The defendant's fingerprints were found on it. We'll be tightening security throughout. No key did he need. Okay. Some part of this makes me feel like he should have had a key. He doesn't have one, though. Weird. Because he said he can't open it without his key. Not even the Magatama key can open it. No key did he need. Does he say something about the founder's displeasure? Maybe that's where I need to... That's something that needs to be discussed.
Objection!
No? Aw, man. Oops. Guess that's not it. Fudge. More of your defense attorney shenanigans, is it? Well, I won't stand for it. In the name of the Holy Mother, I take the penalty. Understood. But, okay, so only the Matama key unlocks the treasure. Force it and rape the founder's displeasure.
Hold it!
Okay, no. I already did this. But yeah, the founder's displeasure. That's a weird thing. How does he know that? What is the founder's displeasure? It's between these two statements, but what can I... Let's see. The butterfly. Maybe that's it? Maybe that's relevant? Okay. Temple's treasure and body was discovered at the base of the stairs, blah, 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 blah. Not quite sure if there's anything about this that's irrelevant. I I should have saved right before this. I don't know how far back it'll take me if I restart, but okay. So I'm going to present the Song of Ceremony.
Objection!
Nope, that's not it. So if I go, I think I started saving it here. Wait, what was the time on it? This one's 12, 7, 18, 15. This one's, okay, so this one's the most recent one. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. So I had to go return to title, and I think not so bad. I think I'm going back about 8 minutes. Return to title screen, yes.
Yes, okay.
And this is the most recent one. Oh crap, that was a good ways back. Alright, so it's the Alright, let's see if we can Just adding it to his testimony. Da, 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 And I'll go ahead and save right here. Save. Cool. All right. Back. So only the Matama key unlocks the treasure. Force it and reap the founder's displeasure. Hands unclean, the accused did the deed. Force the box open, no key did he need. Okay. English translation. Hit with a blunt object. Treasure room. Body discovered at the base of stairs. Alright, so let's go forward. And we're going to just present the crime scene photo. And hope that it's a lucky guess. Because I already presented the actual treasure box. Shows role on guard duty in the audience. Okay. So, let's start with the crime photo and see what happens.
Objection!
That's not it. One more time. Okay, so it's not the crime photo. The next scene might be when the Matama key locks the treasure, force it and reap the founder's displeasure. Lion lord condemn him to hell, kick him, throw him in a prison cell. So also maybe this. I don't know.
Objection!
Not it? Yeah, I know that was wrong. That was a guess. Let's load from the last save. What am I missing? I know there's something fishy about the fact that he said it was the founder's displeasure. Only the Matama key unlocks the treasure. Okay, wait a minute. So what if I present the actual key?
Objection!
Just a minute, Mr. Understandin. You just called your key the Matama key, didn't you? Ah. But didn't you originally say it's called the Magatama key? Oh yeah! The Matama key? What's that? I don't know, Your Majesty, but apparently it's a rather crucial question. What's the big deal? So what? Simple slip of the tongue. An A for effort, Mr. Reich, but your grandstanding betrays your desperation. I'm afraid a small slip of the tongue, like that, adds absolutely nothing to your argument. What say you, defense? Is it an important detail? Judging by the antestandent's reaction, I'd say it's everything my argument needs. Yes, Your Majesty, it's very important. This key is apparently not the Magatama key, but rather the Matama key. I believe this discrepancy holds great significance for the defense. Insignificant. You're right, the crazy train in nowhere, man. Your Majesty, please don't pay the defense any heed. It's all nonsense. To tell the truth, I'm not really clear on what the defense is driving at myself. However, I am eager to find out. What? Defense, you will explain yourself like your life literally depends on it, because it does. Now then, is the name of the key an important detail? Yes, it's an absolutely important detail, I think. Because the Matama key is connected to the Founder's Orb. I see. Very well. In that case, please show the court the grounds on which you are basing this claim. The grounds, Your Majesty? You can, of course, show grounds, can you not, defense? Of course. What else can I say? I have to come up with something, anything, even if it's just a bluff. The Matama key. Matama, There has to be something somewhere with the that ties the Matama and the orb together. Don't keep me waiting, defense. What evidence shows a connection between the Matama key and the Founder's Orb? Let me look at the song. Aha! Yes, the Song of Ceremony.
Take that!
What's that? The Song of Ceremony? All this time, the answer was right there in front of me. It's right there in the Song of Ceremony performed during the Dance of Devotion. Your Majesty, the Song of Ceremony tells of the treasure of the founder of Kuranism, but hidden within its lyrics is the secret behind how to really open the treasure box. Hold, brother. But how can that be, defense? The Song of Ceremony contains the following lyrics. When the butterfly embraces the Matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. I believe the Matama here refers to the Matama key. Well, yes, it is the same word, but that doesn't mean... We've been calling this key the Magatama key, and that's why I inserted the key into the lock with the Magatama design on it. But that was obviously not the right way to use it. And I suppose you know the right way? I do, Your Majesty. To use the key properly, you have to first flip it vertically? So, wait. I need help. Flip it horizontally. Something embrace, I don't know. Let's save. And then we're going to just say flip it horizontally for kicks. Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to say that. Oopsies. If we turn the Magatama shape upside down like this, it becomes the Kuranese symbol of the soul. In other words, oh, I accidentally hit the right answer. Oh my, you're absolutely right. But now what? What do you do with it? It's too big to fit into the lock this way. Oh, I knew this. He was just bluffing. Bluffs and lies are the only tools of his trade, after all. There must be some other place this key fits, but where? Let's see, what were the words to the Song of the Ceremony again? When the butterfly embraces the Matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Oh. Butterfly. Where should the Matama key actually be used? Can I turn this thing around? There's a butterfly on here somewhere, I bet, right?
Got it!
Right here. This is where the key should be used. Did I accidentally? I didn't mean that. No. Not meant to demonstrate. Let's see. Huh? I didn't actually mean to select that. No! Why are you doing this? No! No, no, no! Okay, well, I still have another thing. Give me another chance. Give me one more chance. Flying by the seat of your pants yet again, Mr. Wright. Penalty. Raising expectations of me. No, I didn't mean to do that. My apologies, Your Majesty. I was wrong about where to use the key. I was right on the verge of making the best discovery you've ever seen in your life. Right here.
Got it!
Haha.
Mm-hmm. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. My goodness. The treasure box, it really opened. No! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real secret behind the Song of Ceremony. It's the true key to opening the treasure box. It's all over, Mr. Payne. How so? Let's say someone was fooled into trying to force the front-facing lock open. Sadly for them, it won't budge. That's because the lock is, after all, just a decoy. Then, what you're saying is, neither the victim nor the defendant would have been able to open the box. They, therefore, had no way of stealing the treasure. The only one who could have stolen it is the one man who knew about the Matama key. Peace, love, and understanding. Ha ha ha! But I'm not done yet. Please recall the scene of the crime. On the floor by Mr. Roll's body was the very unlocked and very open treasure box. Only someone who knew how to open the box could have left it in that state. And so there can be only one true culprit. Minute, Mr. Understanding, you're the one who killed Mr. Roll. I And he... Okay. Okay. Little stage destruction. Oh, wow. Okay. You good, bro? Good. Can we say I won? Go me. Oh, no, he's still there. Still kicking. Curse him. It's all his fault. Why'd he have to try and steal the treasure? Why'd I have to spot him with that box? On my way to the storeroom after the morning dance. It's his fault I had to cause that blackout and clock him good. Brother, I was going crazy on the stand. I couldn't let my secret get out. Nobody could know the treasure box was empty. I'd lose my position as head monk. Who knows what else they'd do to me? I couldn't let... I had to stop him. You didn't have to. You chose to. Well, can we free my buddy here? What a shocking development. I can scarcely believe it. Nothing like this has ever happened since the D.C. Act was enacted 23 years ago. No, my perfect and unblemished record destroyed. The incredible pain, ruin. No! Oh my god. Get your hair under control, buddy. Oh, I guess it is under control. Peace, I said peace. Honestly speaking, I'm just as shocked as everyone else. But the truth has been made known, so it's time for me to give my verdict. In the name of the Holy Mother, this court finds the accused, I'll be your guide. Not guilty. Say it. Say it. Ha ha! Go me! Ha ha ha! That's pleasant. Pretty butterflies. We did it. We did it. We did it. April 24th, 1:36 p.m. High Court of Curine. Accused lobby. Big names now. Mr. Wright. Oh, I'll be. Thank you. Thank you so much for what you did for me. Hey, buddy. I'm just glad it turned out okay. It was touch and go there for a while. I'm really sorry, Mr. Wright. I had a really hard time trusting you at first. That's okay, Albie. I know how unpopular lawyers are in this country. But how did it ever get this way in the first place? Allow me to explain, at least. I wish I could explain, but I don't really know why. Well, what in the world? I never even questioned it before today. By the time I was born, all the lawyers were already gone. As far back as I can remember, verdicts have been based on her benevolence's insights. Right, Rafa, the royal priestess. You would imply that the trials of this country are unfair. Do explain, outsider. How verdicts founded on truths imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality. For her part, I'm sure she really believes in what she says, but even with her benevolence's divination seances, lawyers are still necessary. Without proper defense, people could easily wind up receiving wrongful convictions. Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright, shh! Huh? Don't say that so loud. People might think you're a rebel. You could be arrested. A rebel? That's right. One of those people going against our queen and the court system. Oh, wow. They call themselves the Defiant Dragon. Sounds interesting. I mean, based on what I had to go through, I think I might want to be a Defiant Dragon. And they're led by a scary guy named Dirk. They'll do anything to overthrow Her Eminence, even commit crimes. Dirk. I remember people in the gallery mentioning that name. The things you're saying sound a lot like the stuff they say, but you're not scary like the Dirk guy. Is Dirk a lawyer? Pardon the intrusion. Is it Maya? No, it's not. You. Yeah, you. I want to talk to you, see? Flight, is it? No, it's Wright. Right, sir. Phoenix Wright. And you are? I'm the Kurinese Minister of Justice. The name's Inga Karkulkurane. I oversee the whole legal shebang. I was watching that three-ring circus in there. You were? Wow, the Minister of Justice. So he's in charge of the entire court system. Defense Culpability Act and all. Minister Inga, how are you, sir? Run along, Mini Monk. Grown-ups are talking here. Yes, sir. Very sorry, sir. Okay, bye. May I help you with something? Just wanted a good look at you. Guys like you aren't exactly a dime a dozen around here. Huh? Well then. He's eyeing me like I'm some kind of exotic creature in a cage. Oh, yeah, might as well share this little morsel with you. Turns out Roll was a seasoned thief. A repeat offender, see? Had my men look into it, and they found all the booty he'd pilfered right there in his digs. But he seemed like such a nice man. Why, Mr. Roll? Why? Guess he was doing it for the family. What a mook. A mook? How can you say that? Guess that kind of sob story gets you common folk all misty-eyed, huh? Anyway, another thing. I had my men check out that understanding fella too. He wasn't the one with the sticky fingers. It's the insurgents. What? They put the squeeze on our head monk, apparently. So he gave up the founder's orb and tried to keep it hush-hush. Okay. Wow, I see. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, so say white. It's right, dude. It's right. That was a cute little number you pulled in my courtroom today, wasn't it? First not guilty ruling in 23 years. That's a long time. You're making waves, see? Stirring the pot. Catch my drift. Oh, you don't want me to stir the pot, do you? Well, yikes, I'm in for it now. But thanks to that song and dance, we know our precious national treasure got nicked. So I'm gonna call it a wash and let it slide this time. But all I did was defend the accused. You do best to read between the lines here, chump. You're standing on thin ice, you get my drift. Is this a threat? Even a dirty, no-good punk knows to cash in his chips before the house steps in. What in the world is this? Scandal. Do us both a favor and keep an eye on the path you're walking down. Okay? You never know whose toes you might be stepping on. Am I stepping on your toes? This ain't your turf, buddy. Never forget whose soil it is you're standing on. You own the soil now. Yikes, he was kind of scary, wasn't he? Yeah, well, no use worrying about it. We have more important things to think about, such as when we continue the sightseeing tour. Oh, anytime, sir. We still have plenty of time until Miss Maya's training ends. And there are still lots more temples to see and all kinds of local foods to eat. Just don't get accused of murder again, okay? I can show you the natural beauty and... Oh, wait, he's talking and talking and talking. Go ahead. Keep on chatting. Slow down, Albie. There's plenty of time. And when we're done with all that, we can go see Miss Maya together. Yep, you bet. Maya, I wonder how she's doing. Hope she's okay. Did we do it? Did we finish the chapter? I think we did. Screen went to black. Ooh, cutscene.
So, how about that not guilty, jerk?
I heard. Sounds like the winds of change are beginning to stir.
Who's that? Ooh. And we did it. Woo woo. Illustrations and anime cutscenes galleries have been unlocked. Please go to the extras and DLC to view them. Okay. Word. Data has been saved. Alright. We're not purchasing content today, but we are going to get ready to raid out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me.
And I will look forward to seeing you again in the near future. I will probably try and stream this week. Maybe it'll be on the weekend, maybe it'll be during the week. But definitely trying to keep up with I don't want to fall off the face of the earth again, but I hope you guys have the best week. These newer Ace Attorney graphic cutscenes are kind of nice. They are. I do like them. I appreciate them. They are very long winded in the cases, though. They just go on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, get to the point, please. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for being here. We are going to find somebody to read. Let me see who is on. Do, 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 do. Gonna find somebody to raid. Don't you want somebody to raid? You gotta find somebody to raid. Let's see. Let's see who is on. Do, 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 do. I don't know. I feel like sometimes they kind of hide people that I would raid in the actual Stream Manager app, so I have to pop out and see what's going on and then pop back in. All right. So let me see who is on right now. Let's how about we raid Quinlan? Let's raid Quinlan. All right. Do-do-do. Let me get back into the Stream Manager chat and backslash raid. Whoops, I put rain. That's not how you do that. And I will see you guys sometime this week. Until then, I hope you are well rested, well fed, and in the company of somebody that brings you joy. And I hope that the winter isn't too cold for you. I hope the Christmas shopping goes well and that you're not stressed out and that you don't have to work retail. Okay, let me see if that actually went through. It did. Sweet. Later days. All right.
You just do it for the purse.